sticky, jammy, glazed ham, perfect for like an afternoon sunset on the jetty. It makes the ultimate ham sandwich. This is my Chinese 5-spice and blackberry glazed ham.
Is it mine?
You can't eat all of that.
I love the water and the sunshine, I always have, and I really wanted to share some of that happiness with you guys. It's time to show you a little of the place where I grew up, Australia. So glazed ham kind of looks like one of those very impressive, kind of hard to make dishes, but I'm going to walk you through it step by step, how you take the skin off, how we prepare the ham, and then of course my glaze has a few little surprise Asian ingredients, because you know I'm me. All right, let's do that glaze first of all. And I always start off with a fruit jam. So today I'm using a blackberry jam, but you know, I've used cherry jam, plum jam, apricot jam. Any of those things is really great. And you need some brown sugar as well. And here's where we go a little bit rogue with some Chinese cooking wine. You could of course just use a little bit of apple juice or pineapple juice if you like. I do like the beautiful kind of floral flavour that Chinese cooking wine has. And then some Chinese 5-spice as well. And now we'll just give that a mix and just bring that up to a gentle simmer. Just be careful because it is quite sweet, so you don't want it to burn, but I do want it to simmer away and for all those sort of flavours to make really good friends in that pan for about 5 minutes or so. So in the meantime, let's go step by step through prepping your ham. Now, what you're looking for at the supermarket or your butcher is an already cooked smoked ham on the bone. So that's step one, is purchasing. That's what you're looking for. I like to have one with the bone in, so you've got that kind of handle here. And for this one, you really do want a little bit of fat underneath that skin. So you don't want a really lean ham, you want one with skin, and you can see a little bit of that fat here. And what we need to do is take the skin off, and then we're going to prep that fat so that it gets all glistening and lovely, and you'll see what I mean. The magic happens soon. But to take the skin off, what you want to do is get your knife under here. So you want to make a cut here, and then just with your fingers kind of work in between the fat and the skin, and just really gently just separating that skin so that you're leaving the fat behind attached to the ham. Now if you get any rips or any tears or you get a bit stuck, just use your knife to kind of loosen that, and then keep going until that skin kind of reaches a point where it's up high on that kind of bone handle, if you like. And then sort of just take that off. And then you should keep the skin, because once you've baked and glazed your ham and you want to store it in the fridge, the best way to keep it nice and moist and stop it from drying out is to actually put the skin back on it. So don't waste that, don't throw it away. And now we are left with our kind of nude, looks like a nude, a kind of nude naked ham. Anyway, weird, but it looks like it needs some dressing, which it does. We need to put our beautiful glaze on there, but first of all we want to score that ham fat so that we have a beautiful diamond pattern finish when we go to serve. So I like to start in the middle to make sure I get like a kind of, centered diamond pattern. So I make one cut through here, and then I go to the side, and just about like probably like 3 centimeters apart, more like. Just keep going, and then back over the top, and then we switch this around and we make the diamond pattern the other way. Now once you've done that, your ham is ready to go into your baking tin. Now what I always do is line my baking tin or roasting tray with some foil, and then I put a baking rack on top, and this ensures 2 things. One, that glaze that we're going to put on there is sticky and sweet, and I don't want to be scrubbing burnt sticky sweet stuff off the bottom of my baking tray. So it's purely like a practical kind of thing. You know me, I'm always thinking about the washing up. So that goes on here. And now we want to brush with some of our lovely sticky sweet glaze. Now be generous here with that glaze. I want this whole ham shining and glistening like it's wearing high vis. A ham wearing high vis would actually be quite funny, but anyway. My mind is crazy. Let's just keep glazing here. This looks really good. And now I'm just going to do a little bit of decoration with some star anise. Okay, now I just want some water in the bottom of the pan. Don't let it touch the ham or anything. That's just to make sure that we don't get too much burning on the bottom. And now we're ready to pop this guy in the oven 30 minutes, then we're going to come back and glaze again. All right, so this is smelling delish. We're starting to get some beautiful color on here. Let's do another round of glazing. And then we're back in the oven for another 30 minutes. All right, so this is looking really quite spectacular. Still not finished yet. I reckon one more lick of glaze and we're good to go. So I'm just gonna pile that on. Now just 10 minutes more and then we'll be good to go. Wow, look at that amazing stickiness, the color, everything, and it smells so awesome. All right, best thing I think to do with a lovely beauty like this is pop the whole leg onto a big tray, and you don't need much here on the side, just some mustard and some nice bread. I've just got some homemade focaccia, which actually you can find the recipe on how to make that on my channel if you're interested as well. But let's get in here and carve some of this ham so you can see exactly what you're in for when you make this one. All right, look at that juicy ham and that thick, sticky glaze, amazing. Oh. All right, let me just look at that shine. Do you know what is amazing about that? That glaze has so much flavor, like you can taste the Chinese 5-spice and the sweetness, and the ham is so nice and juicy. This is such an amazing way to do ham. So yum. All right, so I think the household is going crazy. I can hear Henry crying upstairs. I think I should just get this out so that everyone can have a sandwich and enjoy on the deck for sunset.
Is that good?
I'm going to make a sandwich for Daddy. Make Daddy a big ham one, should we? Whoa.
Oh, yummy.
Want this one? Do a sandwich for you, please. Okay. Should you want a baby one? Big one. Okay, we'll get you a big one. Okay, how about you have this big one first? Good job. There you go.